Well, skies are sunny across southeast Texas this morning. Temperatures already in the middle 80s on our Roofing 911 Skycam network here in Beaumont, sponsored by Packard & Perret. We'll see partly cloudy skies. Could see an isolated shower late today ahead of a weak cold front that'll move through southeast Texas overnight, but not going to feel like it today, that's for sure. Mid 80s out there already. We'll look for the lower 90s again this afternoon. That is well above normal for this time of the year, but change is on the way. Here's our forecasted low temperatures for Friday morning, 7 o'clock. Mid to upper 50s in the lakes, lower 60s in the triangle. We've seen these last few fronts we've had produce pretty much the same temperatures at night. The last 2 or 3 fronts we've seen, this one will be no different. So nice and cool coming up for both Friday and Saturday morning, and a lot lower humidity too. That'll be nice. Now the afternoon high temperatures will be fairly warm, but we'll keep it out of the 90s, that's for sure. The boundary that produced a few showers late in the day yesterday came back to the north as a warm front. Still got it stalled out over East Texas. Here's the actual cold front here that'll work through the area overnight tonight. It's producing a few showers up in the panhandle and across the rest of the southern plains. Things are pretty quiet, a little disturbance there in northwest Texas, but out in the west things are quiet. Northern plains, another system moving out across portions of the northeast. All right, let's take a look at Futurecast. The rest of the afternoon, partly cloudy. A hot afternoon, that's for sure. Notice a few isolated showers possible later today into early this evening ahead of that front. Temperatures tonight slowly dropping on down throughout the night through the 70s, bottoming out around 70, 72 in the morning. It's not too bad. That dry air beginning to work in. It'll be in the upper 60s in the morning in the lakes area. Lots of sun coming up too, beginning tomorrow and for the next several days. That's for sure. We'll have highs tomorrow in the 80s. A little area of disturbed weather in the southern Gulf. That'll be no worry. It's heading to the west into Mexico and across the rest of the tropics. Well, more good news. Tropical storm Jerry out in the Atlantic continuing to move on off to the west-northwest. It'll make the turn out into the Atlantic too. So the rest of the Atlantic hurricane season, of course, for our part of the Gulf is over. So that's great news for us. But even for the U.S. mainland, things looking pretty good. Marine forecast, northwest winds this afternoon and tonight up to about 15 knots. Water temperature running in the middle 80s. Now this afternoon, partly cloudy skies, an isolated shower possible at 10%. Highs will be in the lower 90s. And for tonight, mostly clear. That drier air beginning to work in. Overnight lows upper 60s to lower 70s across the area. 7-day forecast, a beautiful forecast. The only negative to this forecast, of course, is the fire danger, the very dry conditions we have. Wish we had more rain to talk about, but we just don't. Isolated at 10% late today. Nothing after that. Much lower humidity, but nice and cool Friday and Saturday morning in the lower 60s. Some 50s in the lakes for lows. And notice those afternoon highs will be better too. We're talking mid to upper 80s with a lot lower relative humidity.